It's starting to get colder. Welcome back to Frostpunk, where it's now minus 60 and the city is getting colder by the day. We need to do something, and we need to do it quickly. Frostbite. Can we do anything about upgrading our efficiency for heating? Steam hub range upgrade or generator power upgrade? Generating range upgrade. Let's upgrade the generator. Funnily enough, coal-wise, we seem to be okay. We're heating a lot of our buildings.
Work day is up. Return your tools.
Let's do a morning gathering. Each morning gathering will slightly increase hope. In 18 hours, we can reenact that law. Okay, let's turn on the heater in some of these buildings. We have 21 hours of coal left. The children's hideout. Explore. This cave is a hideout for some children who were evacuated from winter home. There are no adult survivors here. We talk to the kids and take them to our city. We can leave them to their fate, or we can escort the children. Let's do it. We formed the children into an orderly column and set towards the city. They walk quietly and resolutely like little adults, the youngest clutching their toys tightly. This is going to be a long journey. Please have enough warm beds for their arrival. Well, 18 hours till we run out of coal. Food theft. Someone has stolen 76 food rations from the stockpiles. People are saying it was the Londoners gathering supplies for their journey. Let's send the guards. We need to retrieve the food. The guards succeeded. Good, the food was recovered. And the Londoners gain more followers. We have to get organized. We must do something. Well,
Come, lads. We must work harder.
generator range upgrade, overdrive couplings, steam hub upgrades. Oh, good lord. Steam hubs will consume twice as much coal when this setting is active. Coal consumption is tripled. Allows us to turn up generator. Is tripled. Improved heaters. 2 coal per hour. Steam coal mine. 600 coal per day. Sawmill upgrade. Let's get a charcoal kiln. Citizen has had a limb amputated. In 2 hours, we'll have a charcoal kiln. We need to get coal. We need to get it quickly. Oh, great. We don't have enough steel, of course. Well, now we do. Okay, cool. So, a charcoal kiln to upgrade our resources.
Work day is up. Return your tools.
13 hours left. Let's hope that we're going to be able to generate enough resources. A hot spring keeps this tiny patch of sea from freezing here. The Americans used this opportunity to set up a fishing village, but it is deserted now. No place for the weak. The fishing village used to supply Tesla City with food. Searching it, we find a letter. Mike, don't return to the city. Tesla is a madman. He casts out all the cripples and all the sick. Jerry's parents and old Beth are among them. There will be blood, that's for sure, and soon. The city was left in order. We could send a team here to fish. We could dismantle the huts for wood. And we can build an outpost here. That's good. Let's go to the research station. Maybe something is here that we can use. How are we doing on housing? 55 beds are remaining. Good. The scouts okay, the scouts have brought back coal, so I will leave the city up and running for a little bit longer. We need to get this coal mine going. There's not much else we can do. $800 coal every day. That's a lot. Let's send you to the ice corridor. Policing the streets. Sir, a group of drunk men were disturbing the peace, pushing each other, screaming obscenities and harassing women in the street. Our guards intervened by restraining the drunks. Let them sober up. I hope the temperature goes up soon. Another theft. The Londoners are stealing again. They've taken 94 food rations from the stockpile. This is not going to end well. The guards have failed. Caught in the act. Our guards did a good job. They got the goods back, but more importantly, they caught one of the thieves. Now we can put an end to the thievery. What should we do with the thief? We have 3 days to build a prison. Banish him. Our people will decide their fate. Oh my lord. The person will have to leave the city forever. The people can decide his fate. $30 steel. Oh my lord, the temperature is going up again. Thank God. This means that we can... This is cold. It means that we can reduce the generators here. Now we only have 10 hours left, though. The heater is off. $11 hours left. The race is on. 12 hours. Alright, our coal is increasing again. Good. The kilns will now... charcoal kiln bellows. 33% coal extra. Yes, let's do it. Research station. The door of the research station has been bashed in. There are signs of fighting inside, broken furniture, damaged scientific instruments, and splatters of blood. Inside the ransacked station, we find a Tesla audio diary. A voice speaks. All the observed changes, like the sun dimming, volcanic ash, could not have been caused, because could not cause such cooling. But what if the huge quake of 1887 in Patagonia was an asteroid strike? There's shouting and crashing, then silence. Numerous tracks lead from the doors towards the mountains. Let's take the resources. And we'll send them back to the city. I need to get the steel stuff up and running. Like, it's generating 4 per hour, so that is good. Alright, coal is increasing again, good. By very quickly, actually. That means that we can afford putting on the heaters in some of these buildings, just so we don't get any frostbite on our people. Resource depot is very cold. Okay. At least hope is increasing. Morning gathering. Every day starts with a morning gathering to keep spirits up. Let's hope that this is going to increase hope. Okay, 80 people now want to leave. As 2 of our people have died. Well, they're dropping like flies now. All of our workers are working. 73 children. Oh, we can build another charcoal kiln. As well as an outpost depot. Good. Good. And we can send people out into the wastes to gather resources we need. Another theft. Captain, the Londoners are stealing again. Well, let's send the guards. Banish him. One of our guardsmen was beaten to death while chasing the Londoners. We caught one of the thieves, but he's not the murderer. He's not the murderer. Let him go. You can't banish him. Well. Propaganda Center? Propaganda Center raises hope. Show detailed information on sources on discontent. Distribute bulletins raising hope. Discontent will rise. Or a prison. Roundup. Prison. Used to catch wrongdoers. And will abandon. Prisoners will abandon a misguided view. After 3 days, it will be put back into society. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Propaganda Center. Like, I love this. This is so awful. Foreman. After introducing this law, Foreman increases the efficiency of a workplace by 40% for 24 hours. Oh, my lord. Medical apprentices, soup and adjectives, dueling law, emergency shift, a care house, ceremonial funerals.
Come, lads. We must work harder.
Okay. Kilns. Steam coal mine. Sawmill, steel sawmill. Gathering post installation. Heating. The range upgrade. which we don't have enough metal for, of course. Improved heaters, we don't have enough resources for this. Gathering post installation, coal thumpers, sawmill upgrades. We don't need more wood. At the moment, at least. Steam coal mine. If you don't have enough steel for it. We need to find a source of steel, or else we're going to see problems. Industry, factory, food, healthcare installation, hothouse. Hothouse it is. Yeah, okay, coal is increasing again, that's good. We need 10 citizens that need to be available. Well, let's remove some citizens from here then. Food, we are okay. Let's set up an outpost somewhere. This is coal. This is going to be wood. Food. I feel coal is going to be important. So, Outpost Team 5 is being sent to the coal mine. Which means that we will get more coal every day. We need to rehabilitate our people. Forceful persuasion. Pledge of loyalty. Well, prison it is.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
Order. Prison. We're out of steel. Troublemakers will be separated from society. A child's bleak. Captain, we found a boy frozen to the bone in the cemetery next to a fresh grave. He must have been there for hours. He wants you to call an emergency meeting. He says if you agree, his mother will wake up to attend to it. Well, he must face his loss. And hopeful. Okay, good. We've got steel again. Icy corridor. A cave hideout. Okay, we have a maximum. There's nothing down the south anymore as far as I can see. Winter home is a resource of wood. We can get steam cores from Tesla City. The fishing village for food. But we need steel. Somehow. Okay, there's the hothouse. Oh, the hunter's hangar. Hunters based here hunt every night, venturing beyond the city to track prey from the air. 30 raw food a day. How much? 20. Well, this one is also 30 wood, but it does cost a steam core, which we have 9 of, so. But we're gonna have children work here, so. Make them a little bit more useful. That's too cold. Now we need to build a hunter's hangar. Like, it's so expensive though. I'm gonna build a hothouse here. Yeah, that fits good. Healthcare installation. Heats up healthcare buildings. Oh, we don't have any people to work here. That's the coal mine. Let's move some people away from here. So we don't get a prison riot. Prison build. The prison is open. You proved your promise to increase order and safety. And hope rises. Well, we have 15 hours of coal left. But we should be getting 800 coal a day.
Work is done for the day.
86 people want to go back to London. Do not let the Londoners disrupt the city. 5 days. Numbers of Londoners have an advantage over our forces. Then we need to build another guard station. Oh, we can just build them over our... Okay. Okay, that I didn't realize. Right. Okay, the scouts have reached the icy corridor. We follow a wide corridor of crushed ice that the American dreadnought, the USS Hephaestus, left in its wake. A triumph of engineering. We marvel at the slick slab of ice that had been crushed and swept aside by the American dreadnought Hephaestus. Soon we might be able to learn how it managed to accomplish such feats. You can see a huge silhouette in the distance. It might be its sister ship, Prometheus. Let's carry on. Let's go to the icebound dreadnought, the Prometheus. Let's hope it brings light to all it searches for. Coal mine has built the outpost. 800 coal a day. Hope. Why did Hope just drop? Oh, an adult died. Great. And an unpopular decision. Yeah, oh, that sucks. The generator. The end of thievery. Sir, the thief you ordered to be released has been beaten up. People decided to take justice in their own hands, because they feel that when you disperse the protest, you treated them worse than the thief we caught. They'll make sure he won't steal again. Oh shit, we're low on coal. Like, very low on coal. We're gonna need to turn these off, and then people are not gonna like it. Yeah, these houses are becoming chilly now. People regain hope. For the first time, the Londoners have failed to persuade anyone to abandon our city and flee to London. People are recovering from their shock at the news of Winterhome and start to have hope for the future. That's good. Okay, people are hopeful enough not to join the Londoners. Let's hope we can persuade people. The captain has my full support. We can get through this. Well, we need more workers. We have 19 people in palitate conditions. Most of the machinery aboard the USS Prometheus has been dismantled and taken away. The massive steam hammer used to split the thickest ice lies broken in the ship's bow. Calculating genius. The dreadnought is stripped of its useful machinery, but its hulk contains enough steel to justify an outpost here. On the bridge we found the logs with Tesla's last orders. Transfer all supplies and able-bodied survivors aboard the Hephaestus. Take the cripples. Only if you have prostheses to make them useful. We found an abandoned sawmill. What kind of resources do we have? A bunch of abandoned sawmill. Okay, let's see if we can discover stuff here. Okay, coal is increasing again. What's going on with this road over here? Why is this not being built? Okay. All healthcare facilities are now warmer. Good. Cookhouses will be warmer. Resources. 50% more in storehouses. That means that we will be able to store more wood. And there's our coal. Good. Very good. Let's heat the place. Not these things, though. Send the generators online. Get all this stuff up and running. We don't want the people to be cold. Indeed, this is a sawmill. It hasn't been used in a very long time, and everything is covered in ice. There was probably a base here years ago. Now there's nothing left of it but a frozen sawmill, a wrecked vehicle, and a frozen pond. And a bunch of wood. Let's go to the wrecked vehicle. Maybe we can find some steam cores. Okay, we are able to enact another law. Care home, ceremonial funerals, moonshine. I don't want to touch this at all. Engineer, medic apprentices. Education is the key to our future. Let's teach our children medicine so they can help the sick. Let's teach our children engineering so they can help with design. And our coal is full. There's the resource upgrade. Good.
Rest time. Work is done today.
Overdrive couplings, generator power upgrade, range upgrade. There she is. Whew, at least we have a lot of resources now that we can use. We found a wreck of some sort of vehicle. We can salvage some parts from it. As we disassembled the wreck, we found several bags of frozen but usable supplies. Sites discovered, damaged snowcat, a bunch of coal. Let's go to this damaged snowcat and see what we can find. How are we with food? We're stable. Coal, we're getting a ton of resources. Woods, we're gaining resources every day. Houses are comfortable. That's good. This sawmill we can reuse once we're back on track with other resources. Okay, we have 25 people being treated. The snowcat. This used to be a large snowcat. Its steam turbine must have exploded, turning it into a heap of junk. Let's explore it. Bags of resources. We found huge bags inside the wreck. Surely we find a use of its frozen content. Another load of steel. This place is the thing that stands out. Let's go here, and then we'll send the guys back. The people of undefinitive gender back to do what we can. Let's get back to work. Can't let our guard down.
Wrap up well. The frost is here.
Oh, it's getting colder. Well, there's a generator upgrade, which we're gonna need.
Come, lads. We must work harder.
Cause shit's gonna get really cold really soon. Generator power upgrade. Let's do it. The frozen pond. Our search hasn't uncovered anything of value, but we may be able to reach some of the more promising locations from here. Oh, that's nice. Cool. Let's have you go back towards the city. Minus 70. Oh, Jesus. Everything's cold. Like, very cold. Like, very, very fucking cold.
Rest time. Work
We climbed up the cave. A low stone wall stands across its entrance. Behind it, we can see several men. As we approach the cave, its inhabitants pull out rifles and take positions. We can talk to them, or we can attack them. The scouts will try to reason with the Americans and convince them to join us. Nothing like a small talk. Seeing that we have no ill intentions, the Americans told us how they dealt justice to the inventor after expelling him from his city. We buried Tesla's battered body in the cave and are heading home with these poor wretches in tow. Tesla's dead. The city is at minus 70. We are going to freeze to death. Thank you so much for watching. If you're liking the series, feel free to give it a subscribe, as the city must survive. Day 26. Until next time, take good care of yourselves. And as always, eat Shudder.